Hello Capricorn, my name is Natalie. Thank you for checking out my channel, Trinity Tarot. I really appreciate it. This is your Capricorn February 2017 Tarot and Oracle reading. I pulled out love oracles, life purpose and career, life changes. You got 2 life changes. Some people only got 1, so you got 2. And an Archangel special message card for the end. And then I like to shuffle the tarot to really show you that, I take the time to really, put my time and effort and call upon Heavenly Spirit for the tarot to work for you. Okay, so Happy New Year. I hope your New Year is starting off good. Let's see what February, the month of Valentine's Day, is going on with you. We got some cards jumping out. I'm going to just use the 3 of Pentacles. I'm not going to use them all. I really feel like because it's an earth sign, it pertains to you all. So Heavenly Spirit, what's going on with Capricorn for February 2017? Thank you so much. It's time for you to make some plans about your life, okay? Spirit just told me that. My Spirit's giving you messages like all the time, and you gotta pay attention, okay? You gotta pay attention. It's important. It's important. It's important for your well-being. Can't ignore it. Can't deny it. Can't hide from it, okay? So, I'll tell you the cards in one more second, okay? Alright, almost done. Okay, so, I might have to pull some clarifiers, but, in the past, we have the Death card. The Death card, it looks like a gloomy card and everything. I see it as a great card because I'm a Scorpio rising. And I kind of go through those mini deaths they talk about. Phoenix rising from the ashes like all the time. I go through transformative energy all the time. So what I'm getting from this Death card is that something changed, something drastic, something life-altering. I'm going to pull a card. What was life-altering, Spirit? Okay, because you went within. We got the Hermit. You spent a lot of time alone. You were trying to find your inner light. You were in a dark place. You got lost, spiritually, really. You're trying to change, but you don't know who you want to change into. That's why I said you need to make the plans for your life purpose. You need to ask God, what's my life purpose, God? Or source, or whatever I just like to call God, because it's God. There's gods, goddesses, but there's one God. There's one source that rules all. So I like to call it God. But anyway. Okay, so what challenges you is the 8 of Rods. 8 is the number of eternity. 8 is the number of wisdom. There's wisdom coming in clairaudient, through your mind. It's not your thoughts. It's not your racing thoughts. You're not going crazy if you're thinking some off-the-wall shit. It's spirit. Write it down. They're telling you some things that's important. That's why the present right now is you gotta formulate a plan for yourself. You can't just be hiding out in the dark all the time and sitting alone and watching TV and just doing nothing. You gonna just let life pass you by? I mean, the number 3 signifies creative, self-expression, getting out there and integrating with others, synthesizing. This is about great achievements. The beginning plans that will lead to great achievements. She has a very long message here, but I see it as a formulated plan for architecture. as a metaphor for architecture, you need to have the building blocks set up for your life. You need to stop slacking. You need to stop procrastinating. You need. Let me pull a card for the spirit. What they're trying to tell you. Okay, what they're trying to tell you is that you can have a stable home. We got the Four of Wands here. It's challenging you. That's challenging you because you're unhappy, Capricorn. Capricorns are all unhappy very often. I don't know if it's because you're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn's all about control, time, sometimes manipulation. It can go down a dark side, and I don't know if you just feel lost in your place in life, in this particular time in life. If the cosmic energy, email me if you want to know about cosmic energy. I'm creating an online store as well. I'll make a video about that. So where I talk about alchemy, and I talk about all kinds of what I channel messages. Okay, so this is what they want you to do. Meditate, close your eyes, stay still, be your hermit, okay? And write down those messages and see what they say. With me, they like to speed write. They make me speed write. Like they say stuff so fast. Sometimes I have to tell them to slow down. So what you desire that you can't have right now is a solid home life, a solid stable life. You're in some kind of roller coaster ride in regards to the cosmic energies. You are very vulnerable to astrology, the planets, what goes on. This is the divine feminine, and she's very much coming back into Gaia. And I see you having a burden with her because you're very much a masculine sign. You're very much logical brain. The good thing about you is you have that grounded energy. But you kind of work so hard at trying to obtain spiritual knowledge when it's not supposed to be something you work hard at. See what I'm saying? You're not supposed to work at it. It's supposed to be just something to come naturally. When you get those ideas, that's usually coming from the universe. It took me a long time to figure this out, but I'm glad I did, and now I can help others. Even at a young age, I've been doing this for about five years, and I just want to progress, and I love what I do. But anyway, subconsciously, you're dreaming about a woman that is very powerful. This could be Aphrodite that rules Venus, the divine feminine, or it could just be like somebody you love. This person's really creative. This person is so knowledgeable, like so wise, so beautiful, and you miss her. You feel like you're lost without her. You feel like everything is uphill with a bunch of rods. Every day you have to be debilitated without this person, and you bury it. You shove it so far into your psyche, into your heart chakra, into your solar plexus, actually, where your personal power takes over, your ego takes over and numbs this, okay? The goal is to say how you feel to whoever. The goal is to use the air energy that you may have in your chart and act more like that. Stop being a bullshitter. Stop telling people lies, because I see you telling white lies. You need to tell people some truth. You tell it like it is. You took on this persona that was totally not you. I don't know if you were taken on by some kind of negative force, person, entity, spirit, or what have you, but if effed you up. And we got Michael. Sorry I peeked the card, but you are safe because he helped you. Thank God. Right? Michael's there always to help, especially through tragic events. He intervenes, and this is kind of like him with the sword, because he always has the sword. So you need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself from lower energies, anybody bringing you down. Okay. So the advice is to go back to yourself. King of Pentacles. The king. The freaking king. The top notch. All powerful. This can be a queen. I just say king because that's what the card says. All powerful. Stable with money. Grounded as hell. Reliable. You're not reliable right now. You're irresponsible. I'm sorry. I told Sagittarius the same thing. I'm sorry I got it tell it like it is, but I speak the truth. That's what I do. And if I gotta tell you how you're acting and really put some self-realization out there, I'm gonna do it, because how else you gonna get better? Okay, so this is the advice. Go back to that loving earth sign. That earth sign that appreciates nature, that appreciates the simple luxuries, just like a cigarette and a nice cup of coffee, and going to the store and buying like a nice watch or something, just because you deserve it, because you were a good guy today. That's what the King of Swords is about. And he masters the elemental realms. He don't deal with no bullshit. And you got, the thing is, I think you were involved with some people that were creating this side of you, and you saw it. That's why the Death card and the Hermit card came out, and I'm glad they did, because you saw that shit, and you're like, this isn't me. This isn't who I am. I'm going back to myself now. I'm not dealing with this. So anyway, what's going on around you? There's somebody. This is around you. This is your family and friends. Somebody has two decisions to make, or mentally they are at a crossroads. I think it has to do with, I was going to say finances, but I see the moon, so it might be emotion. Let me check. Okay, so no. It has to do with them having enough motivation. They're going from either being, this goes for you too, somebody just like you. You're like two peas in a pod. Like, this might be a friend of yours or somebody but you both are either choosing the option to be a lazy, irresponsible person, or a motivated, confident individual that has their shit together, that knows what they want in life. The stability. What you want in life. Go back to that. And Spirit's very much there with you. Archangel Michael, even though you make mistakes, that Spirit doesn't care. They're always going to be there. Archangel Michael says, I am protecting you against lower energies. I just said that. So whenever you feel like you're being attacked by somebody, maybe your friend is into heroin or something, and he's like, yo, you should try this, man, it's good. And you got kind of a depression attitude, and you thought maybe that could do something. This is just metaphor. Trust me, I've been through a lot of experiences, so that's why I'm bringing it up. But that's the lower energy. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta steer away from them type of people that they're gonna put you in the damn grave, okay? So you're thinking about, should I go back to the way I was and not give a fuck about anything? Or should I step up my game and become responsible and progress my life because I'm only getting older? Okay? Yeah. And that's what's going, that's your friend too, or somebody you know. They're going through the same thing because mentally you guys you're going through mental conflict, and it's not just you, okay? So don't worry. It's globally. It's because of the damn Mercury retrograde. That Mercury retrograde was wicked, and that shadow period is like still here. And it's driving people mad. Me and my brother just make like funny jokes, but they're like dark jokes. Like, I want to cut that person's head off or something. Like, they're driving me crazy. You know, like, it's just like really reckless energy. So it's not just you. So don't worry. It's passing very soon, within a couple days. Don't worry. So, your hopes and fears is illusions, misfortune, being steered in the wrong direction, not making the right choices, basically. Right now, you're in the past you weren't making the right choices, but you did. By the end of January, you took a turn, and that was great. I'm proud of you. The near future, you're going to go back to that Libra type energy where things are going to be more balanced. That's the Justice card. Possibly, if you have any legal matters, they're going to be fine. Nothing to worry about. It's in your favor. Definitely victory with that. With the Victory card, I'm seeing a woman who is very much wise. You may know a Libra, or you may have Libra in your chart. And this is a woman. She's very intelligent, and she has like this feminine energy that's so sensual, and you might be drawing in a lot of guys right now because you're very attractive. I don't know why I got that from the Justice card. I just did. But also we have the Empress there, so you're also looking pretty good. Like whoever's got Libra in their chart, okay? In the final outcome that going into March, 8 of Pentacles, you're going back to yourself, okay? I'm proud of you. This is a good read-in for you. 8 of Pentacles talks about going back to work, going back to your responsibilities, going back to your life purpose, because this is the Apprentice card. The Apprentice card, when you're an apprentice, that means it's kind of like, okay, you love art and you get interested in tattooing, so you become an apprentice to do tattoos because you love art. And then that just progresses and you become a magnificent artist and tattoo artist. And this is just going to create money, stability for you. And you're going to get this stability within, I'm going to say give it till August, September. So this video is running a little slow. Been doing that lately. I got a lot to talk about. It's definitely Mercury energy coming back. It's like, okay, all that time you've been quiet, now there's time to talk. So your soulmate is coming in. Those who are single or recently broken up, or those who are want to stay single, you feel romantic attraction towards somebody, but you're shy. Okay, because you're not feeling right about yourself. And especially with the Hermit, you're shy. Your soulmate may differ from you. When you pray about this person, or you visualize about this person, they're higher. You put them on a pedestal, kind of. Like they're more higher of an archetype than you put yourself as. And you can't do that, Capricorn. That person has to be equal to you, okay? Nobody's lesser or greater than somebody else. Everybody's unique, but nobody's lesser or greater. Life purpose. Oracle cards. That's freaking awesome. Capricorn, I think if you get if you get an oracle deck, tarot is a little difficult. I'm going to be doing a tarot course video for purchase. But oracle cards are real simple. Like, look, you get the card, you shuffle them, make sure you light a candle and you shield yourself and stuff like that. Email me if you want to talk about that as well. But it says, you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others based on oracle cards. So, like, if you have answers, you don't understand really what Spirit's saying, the oracle cards will tell you. That's what I'm saying. Like, they tell me this whole freaking reading. Like, I look at the card. I know the meaning of the card, like the basic principle, but I get the story from Spirit. A lot of readers don't do that, and you'll see them on YouTube. Sorry to say. But, yeah, it's time to discern from the real and the fake is what I'm saying. You're too smart, too. You would benefit from going to school. See that? School. The answer you're seeking. See, the reason why you don't know what to do with yourself is because you're seeking higher knowledge, and your solution is school. I mean, even if it's just going for one course, just get out there. Just do something, okay, Capricorn? I want you to get motivated, alright? Life changes. You're leaving the old behind. That old temporary situation behind. It was a temporary situation. I'll be honest, I made my own mistakes during the Mercury retrograde. I think a lot of us did. Maybe went back to past relationships or engaged in, I don't know, like a criminal activity or something. But it's saying to get your rest, okay? Because that's how Spirit talks to us in our subconscious when we're sleeping. And then suddenly we wake up and throughout the day we're like, oh, I had a dream about that. And then you get this sense of claircognizance, which is a feeling of knowingness. Like, for some reason you just know things. That's Spirit helping you. And if you want to know anything else, feel free to email me anytime. natty623@gmail.com. It's in the description. Like I said, you got Archangel Michael. He's got his shield. Very, very strong archangel. They call upon him a lot. I don't call upon him a lot, only when I want to cut ties. If you want to cut ties with those lower energies, call upon him. Tell him, look, I want to cut ties with these lower energies. Get them out of my life, okay? And he will most certainly do that, okay? Light a candle when you do that. Okay, well, God bless you, and I'll see you in March, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading, and email me if you would like a personal one, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.